this feeling that wanting to get something done, like you want to accomplish something, and you feel like it's the right thing to do, and you have the energy, but then you don't do it.
Hey guys, welcome to the Elite Game Podcast. My name is Mauricio. I'm going to be your host today, and it's just me. There's no producers, there's no camera guys. It's just me and my cell phone right there. And listen, man, if you ever contemplated about starting a broadcast, a podcast, you got something to say it. Shout it. Broadcast that shit. Just tell people what you think. Tell people your opinion. You have a voice, you have an opinion, say it. You don't need a whole team of people, man. Just me and my cell phone, and I'm here just blabbing away like I usually do. But, let's get back to the focus here. And today we're going to talk about simplicity of things, the simplicity of things. And why do I want to talk about the simplicity of things? It sounds like a movie. Like a movie starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Speaking of Matt, you know what? I'm not going to, nope. I'm going to stick to the topic. Look, man, we all feel overwhelmed about shit that happens in our lives. And this past 3 months for me have been overwhelming in the sense that there's stuff that I need to get rid of. There's stuff that I want to build. And there's stuff that I want to keep building, especially in my business life. And this creates this sensation of being so overwhelmed, man, that sometimes you just freeze. Did you ever feel like that? Did you ever feel that you get so overwhelmed? You have so much stuff to do that you just feel like you're frozen. Like you can't do anything, or you do just 1/10 of what you know you have to do. And then that by itself, it makes you more overwhelmed and more anxious, and that makes you freeze up even more. Know what I'm talking about? So this has been my life for the last 3 months, my business life. I have this business that I'm getting rid of. Then I have this new business that I want to create, that I need to learn about. And then I have an existing business that I want to help move along. Now, all this creates a lot of strategies and plans that need to be created, and a lot of actions that need to be executed, because actions, at the end of the day, a plan can be well put together. At the end of the day, a plan can have all these strategies, all these beautiful, wonderful, laid out strategies. But if a plan is not executed, if the tasks are not executed, then it was for nothing. Everything was for nothing. So just keep that in mind, man. Everything that you plan out, if at the end of the day you don't do it, you just wasted all that time. That was just a side note. A lot of side notes in this podcast. I want to do X. And to do X, I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Now, if I don't simplify and organize what I have to do, then I just get overwhelmed. That's how I work. And I think that's how most people work. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I learned. Ready? If you don't organize what you have to do and break down everything you have to do to a single action, then you're fucked. Well, I'm fucked because that's the way I work in my brain. Like if I have a project and the project is not broken down into very simple tasks to do, I do not get anything done. It's crazy. It's crazy how I just need to simplify things to the most simplest of the forms in order for me to do them. Dude, I don't know if everybody's like this, or if anybody's like this, or if it's just me, if I'm the only one. But if I don't have that shit laid out, if I don't have my tasks like broken down and then on top of mind, it doesn't get done. And dude, this feeling that wanting to get something done, like you want to accomplish something, and you feel like it's the right thing to do, and you have the energy, but then you don't do it, like it gets you frustrated. Like it gets me frustrated. And I'm like, why am I not getting this shit done? Like, why am I not seeing progress in this project that I have? Because I have the energy. I have the goal in mind. The goal is clear. I have the energy. I have the strategy. Then I have these plans, but I'm just not executing them. I'm not getting the stuff that I need to get done. It's because they're not simple enough. It's because it's not simple enough. The steps I need to take, they're not simple enough. That's why. Like I'm talking about send this email to this person. Okay? Make this call or make these 20 calls. Like create a process for this. Like simplifying tasks for me are of the most importance, man. Are you like that? Or are you able to run with just like a very vague general idea and just boom, make it happen? Dude, I cannot do this. I'm sure there's people out there that can just run with an idea and just like build shit. I don't know. I'm not one of them. But I am what I am, and I work the way I work. So I'm going to have to do things to help me out. I got to help myself out. And I help myself out by simplifying the most that I can the tasks that I need to get done. Because if I don't do this, then nothing gets done. It's like this cycle, man. It's the cycle of despair and anxiety and chaos. When I don't organize the shit that I need to do, when I don't simplify and break down the tasks, if I don't put it on the schedule, if I don't put it in front of me, it doesn't get done. And if it doesn't get done, then I get overwhelmed and anxious, and then I do less, and then I get frozen, and then it's just like I just keep going around in this circle of despair. And I don't like this circle, man. I want to get out of the circle. I hate the circle. I hate the circle of despair. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man, because it goes all against what we as human beings like are programmed to do, which is to move forward, man. Like this, to go one step, two steps, like third step, go over here. But we need to help ourselves. So we need to be our friends and to simplify the tasks that I need, that you probably need to also to do, man. So the question for you is this: where in your life are you not getting the traction that you think you ought to be getting, or not getting the results that you think you should be getting? Try this. Try to simplify your plan. Try to simplify your strategy. Try to break down the tasks you have now, right now, for you and for your team. Like break it down to single, like 5-minute or 1 minute or 10-minute tasks. Because maybe that would help you. Because it's helping me. It's helping me getting actually the tasks done because they're very, very, very simple. So, I don't know, again. Peraí, corta os últimos 5 segundos. Okay, it's like a workout plan. Right? I have my workout plan. It's very, very simple. It's like it was one exercise at a time. I go in, I know that today I had to work chest and triceps. So I have exercise number one, I have set number one, I have the amount of reps I need to do, I have the machine I need to use or the exercise I need to be doing. Like everything is laid out. Very, very simple. And I execute on it and I do it. Just like my meal plan. Very, very simple to execute because it's very, very simple, broken down. But for some reason, the business part is this still something that I like to complicate. I like to make business complicated. Why? Why does this happen? Why do I like to make business complicated? It's not complicated. It's not. I just need to make it more simple. I need to break it down more. I need to make every single task in the simplest form possible. And that's it. There's nothing more to that. Then if I don't, one of the tasks might be to learn something so I can execute the other task. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a learning or doing or calling or saying or listening. Like every task should be simple and clear. So my question to you today is, where in your life do you have perhaps to simplify shit? Like simplify things. Like in your marriage or in your workout routine, in your diet. Man, that's like a big one, right? Talking about making something simple. Like eating habits, if it's ingrained in you, man, like in order for you to change them, like you probably need something really, really simple, step by step, laid out for you. So where in your life can you simplify things in order to get the result that you need and the result that you want? Because we can have everything we want, right? And by talking about it, by learning, like we learn to do things a little better, a little more efficient every day. That's the game. That's the game. It's not really to hit home runs and to do things perfectly, but it's to every day learn something and execute it in your daily life. Put it in your daily life in order for you to get better at whatever you're doing. And then the next day, the same thing. And then maybe we have 3 days where we advance, and then one day that something happens and we fall down. Maybe we regress a step or two, but it doesn't matter. Then we move forward, and we move forward again, and then we move forward again. It's the step by steps, man. It's the being patient in learning and realizing that that's how the way it's going to go down. But the difference is the people that actually quit and actually stop, because either they get too bruised or they get weak, they run out of power, or they just give up. That's the difference between people that actually make it or not. That's it, man. You can have everything you want in life, everything you want, but it's about the daily progress, the daily work, in the daily simplification of the things you need to do. Be elite.